Action.
Professional, thank you. So, currently we're sat in Oreilys. You've just done half an hour at least set, and we're doing a bit of an interview. So I've got the Dandy Boys, who are a three-piece from Hull, featuring Sam on vocals and 12-string guitar. We've got Andy on the mandolin and Sean on the cajon. It's almost like a rhyming thing. So first things first, how do you feel at the minute?
Feeling pretty good. Yeah, I think we're making some progress. We've only been doing it for about like 7 months.
Yeah, 6, 7.
6, 7 months. 6, 7.
That's what I was going with. I was implying it without saying it. So you've already answered one of my questions later on. So good job. I got some backup questions, isn't it? That's the thing. So my first question, I suppose more than anything else, is if you had to describe the Dandy Boys sound, or if someone's never heard you before, how would you describe your sound? What makes you different?
Well, take songs from the 80s and stuff like that, classic stuff, and they give it a little bit of a folk sort of twist to it. That's basically what we do.
Well, is there a place that you tend to start to make it slightly different when you go in to do a song? Is it like a pre-made thought, or is it as you're playing it you'll adapt and?
Mine's a little bit audio pretty much.
It really does add that certain sauce that we're looking for. It really does. Otherwise, it's just me with the 12 string and Sean with the con.
Yes, I now can't not say Sean Cajon.
Sean
Whatever we do.
That's it, sorry. So, my next question is,
Can I interrupt? Sorry, I've just looked at the picture.
Go for it.
Right, it'll be better if you move in a bit more.
Okay.
You get closer. This is me doing too many fucking video shoots. That's better. And I reckon also, can we...
Yeah, man.
Will it... Oh,
It does turn a little.
I want to just angle it a little.
Shall we answer the questions again?
We don't have to, I don't think so. What do you want?
I just want it to angle down just a little bit.
So I think if we lift it, loosely lob it.
What a good catch that
was.
Can't
Definitely.
you tell I used to play cricket?
And rugby.
Yeah, but that's more of a cricket ball side.
So that's my lack of
If it was me, I'd find you
sports.
with your
Well, yeah, if I dropped it. So what?
Oh yeah, that's about... That's it, yeah.
Yeah, because I was
That's
trying
better.
to get the
I'll find you one.
thingy in.
Yeah,
Just take a
and
look
then
at the
maybe
picture.
just twist
I
it
bought one. I just haven't bought it.
just a little more.
I haven't
Angular.
set it up yet.
That's better.
Cool. Well, I think what I'll aim to do, if I can do it right, is make it massive. So
Well,
it just
I
carries on.
haven't.
I was just looking at it, it was annoying me.
I'm
So I
still
think
using
you just...
also.
You look too far away
I've
from
got a
it.
new SIM card. I'll
That's
probably
more
switch it
fun.
over.
I can now touch Sam's leg if I so choose.
Yeah, don't like your bogies on me.
That's,
You
that
thought it was
wasn't bogies. I like the Yorans.
White bogies.
Something is infected. That's all we'll say.
Nice. Cheese.
So I will regain composure.
Start again.
I'll just go from question 2. So I'll say, so my second question is, how did you guys first get together, and how long ago? Which about 6, 7 months ago.
Well, we've known each other since secondary school, to be fair.
We're older than that. We're all 33, so it's been quite a while. How many years? 15?
Yeah, we know that.
16?
That's a long enough, yeah.
So we've known each other quite a long time. So yeah,
We did actually start a band in secondary school before we went, to be fair.
it was a punk band.
Okay, I'm interested.
I was on the guitar, Sean was on the drums, big drum kit, and Andy was on bass.
Okay.
He was quite good on bass, to be fair.
We played in the garage and that was it.
Garage band.
Yeah.
Garage
That
band.
was as far as we got really.
Was there a name?
We didn't actually come up with a name, did we?
Our game was Scrotum a Go-Go.
Yeah.
Scrotum a Go-Go.
Yeah,
Scrotum
that,
a Go-Go.
that was kind of chucked out there.
That was like a psycho-
Where did that come from?
Demented our go.
Yeah.
Big one demented at the time.
With Psychobilly band.
And
Okay.
then our uncle suggested it, to be fair, and it just seemed appropriate.
The fact that you told me, obviously, guitar and drums, that doesn't sound entirely alien because of the current musicianship and instrumentation. So, so obviously you're all 33,
Yeah,
so that you're collectively 99 years old as an entity
I guess, yeah.
in
So
age and
soon to be a
experience.
century.
Barring like 6, 7 months. Genuinely, that's a little fact I didn't know. So.
Yeah.
I think I will ask my third question. So, It's my opinion that Hull has a pretty strong music scene. So like Adelphi, Oreilys, Springfest, those sorts of things.
I think there's lots of venues.
Yes.
It's just some of them don't get used nearly as much. Like you go to some venues and there's loads of people there, and then there's some venues where it just seems dead, really.
At times.
Yeah.
I suppose my question, if I refine that slightly more, would be, so obviously Hull in the music scene as a rule, how do you think that's affected you? Because obviously you said you was punk before punk for punk. So
Yeah.
there's a bit of influence. How would you say that Hull as a city has, or if it has, shaped your sound and how you come across and perform?
As I got us in, was that got me the place now where we could go with that punk bar sort of thing. Not Adelphi, it's still my band now. Lamp, yeah, Blue Lamp, whatever. We kind of started there, that's probably where we started seeing the whole scene. That was when we were 16, maybe a bit too early, but we probably blossomed from there a little bit. Now that we've kept going sort of thing, it's not been too bad. Kept us going.
For context, I am keeping those jokes away. You can see me fighting the edge. Anyway, so basically, Lamp.
Is Lamp still open?
No, it's long.
Lamp is flats now.
Oh, that's a shame.
I feel I could interject off camera.
That's nice.
And I was probably the sound engineer when you went to Lamp then.
I love Lamp.
It's a little bit of overlap, a bit of crossover. So, would you say then that Hull as a city has shaped you, or would you say that it's more of just a? I don't know. Do you think it has?
I suppose it has in some respects. Yeah, I mean, like, in some respects it has, in some respects it hasn't. I like to think that I try and keep my own, like, original flair to it, I suppose.
Well, it's more than you, and we just joined in, really, didn't we?
Well, I'd say the open mics really pushed on for us, to be fair.
Yeah.
Even the smaller audiences, just getting up and playing, it did push us on a bit, I'd say.
Yeah.
I think if we weren't doing the open mics, we would have stopped quite a while ago, really, wouldn't we?
So basically gives you a bit more of a reason to go on a little bit more.
Yeah.
So the next question I wanted to ask is about the mandolin, which we've sort of like half covered, but it's not something that you see in many bands in Hull. If anything, correct, yeah, not Irish. If anything, I would say that as far as I'm aware, I'll keep looking off to Darren, that you might be the only main mandolin band.
Couldn't say. I haven't come across any myself.
I've only been doing it for about a year, and I've seen many people play. I've seen like guitarists, loads of bassists, keyboards, violins, but even an accordion or two.
Yeah.
But not many mandolin players. So I think you're the only one that I really know.
So arguably, until proven otherwise, we could make out that you're the best mandolin player in Hull.
Even if I was the only mandolin player, I didn't claim that.
I will leave that there. I think that's quite a nice. I will get an edit on that one. I won't even say I was the best. It's not very professional.
Sorry.
I'm winding up, genuinely. So, my next question is, what would you say is your favourite performance that you've done? Doesn't necessarily have to be a gig. It could be like an open mic night or even bedroom.
We all seem to like Alexandra.
Yeah,
Alexandra Hotel.
It's not. It's one I don't think I've been to, but I think that's a Sunday one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's on Sunday. I think it's near a Clive Sullivan Way.
Okay.
Yeah, but we just came across that like on a whim, basically. But no, it wasn't a whim. It was who invited me to it? It was Vabav. You heard of Vabav?
I've not heard it. He might be a Sunday guy. That's the only day I can't usually do is a Sunday, unless it's late on, so I've not heard of him. So I'm assuming you've met him on an open mic night before.
Yeah, I met him at an open mic, and I think it was one with Louie Donanghue.
Yeah.
Vabav, he's like, okay, but why don't you come over here and play with us? So yeah, we went to.
You were headhunted, you could say. I'm being romantic with the language, but it's not entirely untrue, though, is it?
Well, the thing I like about doing the open mic, you meet people.
Yeah.
You meet friends, and I mean, you and I, we've known each other for about a year now.
Yeah. Valentine's Day.
It was.
I remember. I didn't want to make it about me, so I wasn't going to be talking about all the things I've seen before and stuff. That's why I was like, but I appreciate you brought it up. Thank you. Yeah. Mate. Valentine's Day, our first meeting. Didn't do anything this Valentine's Day, which I'm a little bit I'm alright with. It's fine.
I do what I do every year. I rewatch the match between Undertaker and Mankind.
Yeah.
You know that Hell in a Cell?
From that would have been back in when I was younger, I think.
Yeah, it's like a Valentine's Day tradition of mine. I always watch it.
I'm half thinking you might be lying. But
No, I'm not bullshitting you.
Okay, so that actually answers a question that I'm going to ask you later on, believe it or not, and I'll tell you what you can guess when I was going to ask you it. But that is it's definitely something that I did not know. So
It's a Valentine's Day massacre.
okay, that does make sense. Now you said it like that, but I'm now going to be thinking on Valentine's Day of you watching a two men in a cage. Brother on brother action, if I remember right. There was a Kane.
No, it was Mankind.
Oh, well,
Undertaker
Mick
versus
Foley,
Mankind.
Mankind,
Yeah.
Cactus Jack. My first rodeo. I was a massive geek, Stone Cold Stunner.
Let's go off the rails this interview.
Right, this is part of it, isn't it? It's
what I wanted.
chatting the proverbial, I'll say.
It's kind of like a podcast.
Oh, I hope so, more than anything. Even without the edits, we won't edit it, I don't think. Probably fine, even with the messing about. Although I will miss out some of the other less tasty things, mainly for your benefit, because that sounds bad. It sounds really bad when I say that. Anyway, moving on. Really thinking. So you basically, your favourite performance, you're saying Alexandra Hotel.
Yeah, I'd say so.
It's I can't remember his second name. Dave sorts it out.
Berlusconi.
Is it down to is it like environment? Is it like how the appearance of it? Reception.
It was a good crowd. It was a good sound for one. We could actually hear ourselves.
Yeah.
The vibe was good, and we like sort of like the older pubs really. It's got like a bit of character to them.
So they seem to like us as well. So that's what the bonus.
Yeah, you put it last.
More appreciated and stuff. More, you're like they look at you and go, well, this is more what we were hoping would turn up. So
I mean, we've played to crowds before. They just don't listen.
yeah.
But you know, some crowds are very good. They're very like receptive. They actually pay attention to what you're doing. Sometimes they even ask for more.
Yes.
Yeah, we got an encore last time.
Yeah, we did.
So I suppose that if someone's asking you for more, you're genuinely going to be like, I'll come back again.
Yeah.
I think so. I will go on to, okay. So I've asked you about where your favourite place to play it is. What would you say is your favourite song that you like to play, but live?
What do you reckon? So know what my answer is.
We always go back to R.E.M., don't we?
We do go to Oreilys. For me, that's my comfort song.
First song I think I heard you play.
Yeah, it's the first song I really actually nailed down.
Oh no, you was doing all originals when I first saw you.
Yeah, I do originals,
Yeah.
but like that was sort of like an afterthought, to be fair.
I remember that night because I remember you coming to me because everyone was doing covers. You was the only one doing originals, and everyone was like getting like a. No, you didn't get a bad reception, but obviously I was doing like 500 miles, and people obviously sing along to that quite frequently. You know?
Yeah.
Nobody told me.
I mean, the one thing I have learned, you've got to give the audience what they want.
Yeah.
It's not all, you can't just like say it for yourself.
You can turn up with a plan, I guess.
You can turn up with a plan, but you've got to feel out the audience, and if all they're into is just covers, then that's what you've got to give them.
Yeah. When we start losing the room.
Yeah.
So obviously Sam's is R.E.M.
I'd say the same personally.
Same again?
I was like Maggie May personally.
Yeah, we've had a bit of trouble with Maggie there.
Okay.
We're just trying to get the right key for it.
These two.
Yeah. I can't.
Your key is perfect.
I can't sing it the way Rod Stewart sang it, so I've got to do it a few steps down. It's just trying to get Andrew to play in that same key as well.
Transpose it.
It's been a bit of a tricky one.
Especially I suppose if you learn a song and you learn exactly where those notes are, and then someone goes, that didn't work.
Yeah.
You go.
I remember. You remember when we played at Stack in Lincoln?
Yes.
That was the last time we played Maggie May, and I stormed off in a bit of a huff. I didn't like it because I couldn't get my voice to actually hit the right notes. And I was like, screw it, we're not doing Maggie May ever again. That's it, it's over.
Like a little diva. I didn't even see that.
I was I had a bit of a diva moment. And it was,
It's fine.
Sean and Andy was like, no, it's fine, come on, we'll try and work it out. So
Have a seat, you can't go.
I didn't even see that. That's the worst bit. Is that like obviously I was there. I did do videos and stuff, and I was going. I didn't see that. I didn't see the little
Yeah, I mean, like, sometimes after I do a set and I feel like I've done crap, and like I tend to be a bit of a diva. It's like, oh, that was shit, and people are like, oh, yeah, that was not a bad set, and I was like, okay, yeah, it
You
just
was listening to two different things.
yeah, like, what the fuck were you listening to?
I think that's the advantage of recording it, which is why I tend to do it very often, because sometimes I'll go, I think that was awful, and again, I might be preaching to the converted, and then sometimes I'll watch it go, actually, it wasn't as bad, and then vice versa. I actually felt, for me, my sound at Filey was way worse than I've been in a while, so that was me. But
I don't think it was particularly you at Filey. In my opinion, it was the actual PA system.
yeah,
Like, people were, the guy who was turning it up for some people and turning it down for others, I don't know.
yeah.
You got a reception for you.
I did.
To be fair, yeah, you did.
I think it's more my character that sells anything than actual skill.
Yeah,
That's what I think. I will stop talking about myself for about 2 seconds before we go back into me again. So my next question is, what's the strangest thing to happen at a gig?
Oh, someone took a picture of Sean's foot.
Yeah, I know it was an Alexandra Hotel.
You want a quick snap? She was there for a while.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah. It was my tambourine foot, to be fair.
You have to. I was going to say you do have to give a little bit more context on that, because
We didn't charge her or anything.
No.
did she not subscribe to your OnlyFans at all?
No, she didn't. She had her pictures, didn't she? So she was satisfied. So.
Like, if you go on the Dandy Boys Facebook page
Yeah.
or Instagram, there's, just a little plug
Okay.
there, you will find a picture of Sean's foot there.
Are we sure the
I will
charge?
leave a comment on that when I see
Yeah,
it.
please do.
Also on OnlyFans.
No, it's not the cover foot. Now you give me an idea.
So that's
Feet pics.
the Dandy Boys on OnlyFans. That's like a whole context of like, I'm dying to make jokes, but I'm going, I will behave
Let's be
myself slightly
professional.
more. Oh, no, only slightly. Well, that is definitely a bit on the weird side. Especially,
She was there for a while.
did she
Wanted
speak
quick
to you
snap.
at all?
No.
I think she's the wife of the guy who owns it.
Okay.
I think.
Should see up to
Is that maybe that's why you like going back? To be fair,
Because
because secretly you're I won't make that claim because I realise
Oh, she seemed like a nice lass.
yeah.
But like she was just getting
Out of
pictures in.
context, if no one's if
Out
no
of
one speaks to you and
context.
say, I know it's a bit weird, but I really loved your socks, or what the action.
I think it was the fact that he was the only one playing without with just one shoe on.
Yeah.
Yeah. You like your Crocs, don't you?
Well, easy access, isn't it, for the tambourine?
I think that's weird on its own. I think that
Yeah.
definitely counts as the strangest. My next question is, so this is, you've got 3 answers for this question.
Alright.
And you've got to kind of like debate between yourself. So out of the 3 of you, who is the most likely to A, be late, B, forget equipment, and C, start an argument accidentally?
I'm always the last one.
Yeah, usually.
Some usually horrendously early.
I am, yeah.
And it's Sean's out, so we can't be late.
Start an argument.
Yeah, accidentally.
I don't know.
So a group thing, that's well, isn't it? It's happening there.
It's a group effort.
It's way too. You're way too agreeable. I was
Alright,
hoping to cause some chaos. But like, it's literally.
I'm
like
argumentative.
it's like the same. Thank you. Thank you. We'll edit that quickly in. So to be fair, I was hoping that would have been a little bit more fun. But very. That means you're all singing on the same.
Yeah, there's not a lot of meat on that though.
No.
We're a mellow band. So.
We are quite mellow.
And again, one mind almost. My next question is, who would win in a fight between the Dandy Boys or Blink-182? Because it's the 3-on-3, you see.
I don't know what that looked like.
I mean,
They're probably massive, to be fair.
Feel free to Google it if you want.
I mean, like, how old are they now? Like, are they in their 50s?
Maybe.
Maybe. But still, they're probably in good shape.
I'm looking off to Darren on the hopes that Darren might know how old the Blink-182
The
are.
thing about like punk bands like that, they've probably been in more fights.
My money's on you guys, believe it or not, because I reckon, especially from when I was taking videos and like I was checking your guns out, not your feet this time, and I was like, you've got some wide, like, some guns action. So So you guys think? Who do you think?
Well, I mean, his crux are going to fall off, so he's fucked there. I'm too much of a pussy to fight. So he's just done our own there, Andy. You're going to be fending off 3 guys
Andy
by
versus
yourself.
Blink-182.
pussy, so.
So the answer's Blink-182. Okay.
And also bear in mind, Blink-182 are in their early 50s.
Okay, well, that's still
there.
that's still quite strong.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah, dad strength.
I mean, would you take me on?
If we
No,
give it
probably
another
not.
10 years.
You've
then
got
we'll ask the
Just for the
question.
camera, Darren just took his shirt off.
Yeah, and he's fancy for us. I've never seen a man that is
Six pack, you know.
It's immaculate, isn't it?
Oh my god! And he shapes as well.
It's glistening. I will control the conversation slightly more. I haven't got loads more questions. I've got a couple more. But my other question is, if you guys could support any band in the world, who would it be? If you had your choice of who it could be?
That's a tough one.
I suppose I'll ask individually, even though apparently you all have one mind.
Oh gosh, I don't know.
Depends what we fit into as well, I suppose, isn't it?
That's a.
It's who you want, not who you'd fit in with. Who do you want to perform alongside?
I'd probably do it to Depeche Mode.
Depeche Mode?
We've got a group from them, so I would have to be proud of that.
Brother D, really.
I've not heard of them, but then I'm a bit of a Philistine.
I'll probably
Quick,
say
come on.
White Buffalo.
Have
No,
Too bad I didn't say Dead or Alive, so you could have like gone with anyone.
I was just thinking like more of the feel of the band and the kind of music that we do. I mean, we tried doing a Depeche Mode song.
Yeah, it didn't work, did
It didn't work. It's too keyboardy. Like it didn't translate well.
You never would have thought. Yeah.
No.
Depeche Mode.
It was a good try. You know, you got to experiment, haven't you? It's all part of the process.
Oh no, you wouldn't believe it. So this is possibly a bit of a silly question, but not that some of the other ones weren't entirely silly. If the Dandy Boys were a sandwich, right? What would be in that sandwich?
Nails,
Nails?
sand,
Sand, nails,
Love.
love.
and love. I know it from your mum.
And a note from your mum. Oh, my mum.
Anyone's
You've
mum.
met my mum, so
Jean
she
Mum,
could
yeah.
be.
To be fair, she is a nice lady.
She is.
I will say that.
She is.
Yeah.
So nails, sand, love, and a note from my mum. Okay.
And you've got to cut the crust.
Is that cheese and toasted as well? I'm not sponsored by Subway. If people want to sponsor
It's a bagel.
a bagel.
A bagel. Yeah.
Okay. That's a whole different element that I wasn't prepared for. I've got some backup questions, right? But
Yeah. Fire away.
so, I have got something. So, if you could sum up the Dandy Boys with just 3 words, what 3 words would they be? And I'm going to let each of you pick one. I wasn't going to originally, but that's what I'm going to go with.
What do you think, Sean?
Inexperienced.
That's fair. Yeah.
So, inexperienced,
Alright.
all right,
Fun.
fun. Inexperienced, all right, and fun. Okay, that's like your PR press release. Isn't it?
So, you
So,
could pre-ask that before the interview. Yeah.
probably should have done.
Yeah.
That's probably a good start. But then again, this might be my first interview. So what I thought is, since we might well be doing more of them, if you could think of a question to ask, because we don't know who it is, as a musician in Hull, what question would you guys collectively ask the next musician? What do you think would be a good question? Obviously, maybe not fighting Blink-182 again, but
Yeah.
especially if it's a solo act.
It's a bit of his fucking job for him.
Yeah.
I did
You want a cup?
I like the
Yeah,
sound.
give us a call.
Maybe ask that.
Pair question, pair view.
I mean, like, it's a very diverse sound we get in Hull. We have lots of different people doing like their own different stuff. Like Vabav, he does like Bollywood stuff, and then we have people like Rowland,
Yeah.
sort of like hip hop, sort of acoustic sort of stuff. And then we've got like a Lee Wright, who's kind of got like that 90s sort of rock sort of thing going on. So I think a good question would be like, what's your inspiration?
Okay.
Where do you get inspiration from?
Who inspires you?
Yeah.
Okay, I like that question. I think that one works for me.
It wasn't so collective.
No, yeah. But the one mind thing is. Well, actually, I was going to say, Can you lend me 10 quid? That's the next question.
I like to
That'll be
ask
a-
question.
You know what? Screw my answer. That's
That's
the
the better one. I'm going to go with that one.
What is it, thirsty?
Yeah, if we weren't thirsty.
If you were to,
If you were
could have
thirsty.
been a toasty. instead
If
of
we
a
was a
bagel.
colour,
Okay.
what would it be?
Ooh. So, when I was standing over there watching you thingy, there was like hues of orange, and that's obviously me being biased because of this, but I was looking at, the browns and the earth tones, so.
Right.
Folky.
Folky, yes, earth tones.
Is that like a sort of like folky sort of colour? Like,
I think so. It's on all over.
to be fair, yeah,
That's probably the brainwashing working, to be fair.
yeah, that's good branding right there. Yeah.
So I will keep going because I've got extra questions, but I suppose I think we've probably done that. I will say, 1 second, let me just check. These other ones are a little bit back. I think we covered everything, if I'm
Yeah.
honest. I did alright.
You got any more off the top of your head?
Off the top, there's plenty. So there is.
What's in
Okay. Oh, actually,
What place
so
is pizza?
if you could give one piece of advice to someone starting out, a band specifically, not just one artist, a band starting out in Hull, what advice would you give them?
Oh man, very easy. You're going to be absolutely dog shit the first time you play. Just get past it.
Just
Do that first one,
eat the
get it
dog
over
shit.
and done with.
Yeah.
And then you'll hate the first time, and then you can't wait for the second time.
Same with me. Like when I first started, I was real nervous, real shaky. But after that first time, I couldn't wait for the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I suppose my advice would be just keep practicing. I mean, it sounds real simple, easy to say, but it is basically that. Just keep practicing.
Put the hours in.
Yeah, you got to put the work in.
I would agree with the statement as well about saying about the first time it's gonna go bad.
Yeah.
And I think combining the two, the more practice, the more time you have. Like, don't get me wrong, I've not got to a level where I feel like I'm on the same level as a lot of people, but I've definitely become a lot better than when I was before. But that is me pissing about for hours at home
Yeah.
on my instrument, just playing, when I should be doing other things in the house, like jobs and stuff like the song suggests. So
Yeah.
So I agree with thingy that statement. To be fair, trying to think if there's anything else. 1 second.
I like the inspires question.
What's that?
Ask somebody inspires question.
The inspires.
What inspires you?
What inspires me?
To
be honest,
I feel like that's a trap question. Like you've got something lined up, like a leading question.
Lady Gaga.
Yes.
well,
I've seen
to
it.
be
I get a
fair,
lot of energy.
I must
Lady
say,
Gaga, I know he said it.
I do like Lady Gaga,
Yes.
but no, I mean, for me, it's a lot of the music that my mum used to play.
Yeah.
That's basically was my inspiration. Stuff like White Snake, Journey, Meatloaf, Celine Dion.
Yeah.
Like it's just a wide selection of music that I enjoy.
There's a lot of laughs with Celine Dion. I'm not gonna shit on Celine Dion.
No.
I mean,
What about
Yeah.
Barbra Streisand?
would I shit on Barbra Streisand? Good question. I'm more Celine Dion than Barbra Streisand, if I'm
To
honest.
be honest, I do. I like them for different reasons, I
Okay.
suppose.
Part of me wants to ask what those reasons are. Is it visual or?
No, it's not visual. It's not visual. They have different styles.
Yeah.
Like Barbra Streisand's more of a show singer because she started out doing films.
Yeah.
And Celine Dion, she's I don't know how to put it. I don't know.
Could be as basic as we want, if you want. She appeals to a very wide audience, doesn't she? But she's also
Yeah, she's very marketable, I suppose.
Yeah.
That'd be a good way to put it.
probably the most safe way to say it. Yes. So right. Okay.
I have 2 questions.
Oh yes.
Please, yes.
Best beer in pub or venue we've played at.
Oh.
I had my answer until he said pub or venue. Does it have to be a place we performed?
Preferably, yes.
Preferably.
Well, it's pretty good John Smith's, to be fair.
Yeah.
They're as cool as it needed to be.
You know, I
So
quite
advert for John Smith.
Yeah.
There we go. Sponsored by.
I quite like a yeasty boy in a head of steam. They do an open mic there sometimes. That yeasty boy's nice. I like that.
I've never heard of it, but then again, I don't really drink the main
You
street.
just made that up.
That's good because to be fair.
It's not me.
And second question, worst toilets in a pub or venue you've played?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Shit.
Literally.
I was going to say Alexandria actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
So whilst it's your favourite venue, it's also
It was, it was absolutely freezing in there. Like,
okay.
we went for a piss and it was just steam everywhere.
Yeah. I'm gonna say probably City Hotel in town. Yeah.
That's another one I haven't done, but again, it's a Sunday one.
Yeah.
So I don't get about that much. So
The thing about City Hotel, and I don't want to say anything bad about it. It's just they always want covers there.
yeah,
It's just a cover bar. Like they don't want anything original. Just give them what they want.
yeah. I think there's been a couple of places, and I will give credit to Darren, not just because he's here. If he wasn't here, I'd still give him his compliment. I've said this before. One thing I like about one thing I like about performing at anywhere that Darren does, whether it's Hatters or here or anywhere, is 9 times out of 10 he won't dictate to me what to play. He might say, and he has said sometimes, maybe play to the crowd tonight, or maybe do a sing along, like a nudge, rather than can you only do covers? We don't want originals tonight. Do you know what I mean? Like there's no like dictation, so I can understand why that might be a little bit. Apprehensive in a way.
Going back to the toilet question, I've got to say, a close second would probably be the toilets at Hatters.
Okay.
Now, it's very small.
Yes.
And I'm quite a large man.
You've got some girth.
I'm trying to lose it.
I'm trying to lose some girth.
The doctor said I don't have very long. Like if I...
The world's smallest family.
Toilets to doctor.
Well, it was the blood in the stool, wasn't it, to be fair.
And just a...
So far we've got bottom 2 of toilets in the hall. And one of them's Hatters in the distance. So Alexandra, City Hotel. Sorry.
Yeah, City Hotel.
No, hold on, was it Alexandra Hotel that was bad? Have we got a top 3 now?
It was very cold.
It's just
Okay.
cold. That's the only complaint.
But then again, heat, like, everything costs money, they're not putting the heating on. That's what it is, so.
Well, there we go. Yeah.
We've been trekked to the heating tonight, so.
The one at Trib wasn't great. I mean, it's a nice toilet, but the problem was it was right next to the stage. It's acoustically a really small room. So you weren't really allowed to come in there.
Finally.
You weren't allowed to come in
Finally.
there.
I could hear the hand dryer on like as I was doing like a middle bit in between my songs, like when I was just chatting shit. I could hear. It'll be on a video, probably put up soon. Like I'm like there's someone on the hand dryer, but I'm like with people cleaning their hands. I'm like at least he cleaned his hands.
Yeah. Or he's just tried to piss on.
Well, we
Looking for the silver lining there, Sam.
or the yellow lining maybe.
Fuck.
If I was going to say weirdest place you've ever played music.
Probably Hatters as
No,
well.
I think you were there.
I didn't want to make it about me though. That's why I was sort of led to the question, but I didn't want to go. Ooh, so I could go on about.
I think Hatters is just like a bit.
Are you forgetting when we played on the bridge?
The A63.
Oh yeah.
Footpath, yes.
Yeah, but to be fair,
So as well as the doctors that he needs to go to because of the toilet, he also has a short-term memory.
my memory isn't that good.
I'm only joking.
Yeah, but like to be fair, that thing that we did like for Christmas.
Yeah.
I did enjoy that. That was good.
The thing I liked about that was because we weren't properly busking. It was to record a video.
Yeah.
And people was walking past, and they just wanted to give us money. And we had to put the hat down because people, where am I going to put the money? We genuinely had to stop and go, right, we'll put the hat down.
Yeah.
And then there was that guy who came up and said, oh, if you do a shout out, I'll give you 20 quid.
Yeah.
It was like, well, yes, obviously. So that I would say that's one of my weirdest places I've played, other than thinking, but interviewing me. But yeah, so we would say that was probably the weirdest.
I don't think it was that weird doing it on the bridge. It was a good landmark for the city.
Yeah.
Right with the Princess Key in the background.
Yeah.
It's well known enough. Yeah, I think we was looking for places to do. Like we tried looking at that church.
Yeah.
But there's like loads of buskers around like throughout the city. That was the one spot nobody actually clicked onto.
But it wasn't a bad one. And I actually think it's a good spot if there's an event. So like when that big music thing that I never applied to.
That isn't happening this year.
Street sessions isn't happening.
Not been announced yet, no.
Ooh.
Well, we'll have to see, won't we?
Springboard's still happening though.
Yes, yeah, which I know I'm going to.
I'm going.
I'll be there.
Darren,
I'll be there.
Yes. What are you guys playing?
I'm going. Springboard, I'm going to be at Cassiel's, I think that's how you say it. And I'm also going to be at Backroom.
Okay.
So that's my 2 slots.
The lesser known backroom.
The other Backroom in Cork.
Yeah, I like that Darren just laughed, but went, I'm not gonna get in that. That was very reserved.
I gotta say,
very diplomatic, more than I could.
They've been open longer than us, so I can't say a word.
Okay.
I will say, like, I do like Oreilys Backroom, but I also like the Backroom in Triton as well.
Not coerced at all. I'm gonna
Yeah. Shout out to Robbie who runs it. So yeah.
I think at this point now, this will be the bit where if I can record a bit, so I will ask the question and say, where if someone was trying to avoid listening to you or seeing videos of you, where would they look to avoid and how would they search for you?
Look to avoid.
Yes, it's the way I normally say it. So we can edit that out, or I can just keep it.
We're on Facebook and Instagram.
Where would someone find you if they was listening for you?
You can find us on Facebook or Instagram. There might be a few videos on YouTube. You just have to find them.
I know there's at least 1 or 2.
Yeah, probably.
Because I put them on myself. That's how I know. So YouTube, Instagram, and people would search just at the Dandy Boys or the Dandy Boys.
The Dandy Boys.
The Dandy Boys. There we go. Is there anything that you want to say?
Well, it's been a good interview. It's a good first interview, I must say.
I think so. Yeah, with the casting couch.
Solid.
You've got some good promising skills. I'm sorry, I won't go there.
I can't wait for the next one. Speaking of which, who is your next guest?
It's a good question. This was literally the only thing that I thought of and was like, oh, we should do it more. But like, I probably should plan this.
You need to make a list of people.
Well, everyone in the whole sound collective should be done, in my opinion.
Oh, one last statement for me.
Go for it.
Watch the scenes. We've got a bit of banjo playing very shortly.
Yeah.
There's going to be a 4th.
There'll be a fall.
Yeah, Luke Robinson, he's an old friend of ours.
Okay.
We've known him for years.
Master on the banjo.
Is he also 33 years old?
I think he's a little bit older, isn't he?
33.
That
Coming
would
on
be
34.
Yeah.
I think he's 33.
But yeah, he's on the banjo. He's just started playing it.
Yeah.
He's getting there, but he's just injured his shoulder, so
He's out against a little bit.
who knows when he's back on?
That's definitely a development, I will say.
We'll need a bigger couch soon.
Or start sitting on people's knees.
Personally, I'm looking forward to him getting the hang of it and playing with us, because it'll be nice to have all 4 of us playing together.
Yeah, because he was in school as well. It's just been the 4 of us since secondary school, really, isn't it? So
Since
Pretty
you're
much,
13.
yeah.
it feels wrong not to have him involved. Really.
Yeah.
That's the next thing on it, which again, something else that people wouldn't know really about the Dandy Boys.
Yeah. Although the only bad thing I have to say about Luke joining is that now we have to change our logo. Because if you see, I don't know if you can zoom in there, we got the guitar, the mandolin, and the cajon, but there's no banjo. And I bought 20 of those stickers.
You'll start smashing them
We've
on
got
now
hats
quick.
and shirts and all
Before you
sorts.
order them.
So yeah,
If anything, that's part of his tax that he has to pay when he gets. It's like, well, I'm going to have to order all the stickers. I paid for the other ones, so this is your turn. So I don't think it's a bad idea. Is there anything else that you wanted to add?
no, I reckon we're good.
I'm wondering what we'll do now. We'll have a little look and see.
Oh, you weren't recording.
We're about 40 minutes. That's 40 minutes.
That's